Dogged greetings, fellow metal heads. Today's band is from Finland and it's a new band with a debut album, a story that we have heard so many times before in Rauta's reviews. This band is Convocation and, well, it's darkness and heaviness within the covers. What a beautiful cover this one is, in my opinion. The video here won't do justice for the colors, but at least you get a glimpse of what might be when your digipack release. As you can see, this is twofold by Everlasting Spew Records. Inside, there's obviously the CD. Underneath, more gloomy colors. And of course, we'll find the thin booklet here. It's a two-man band, and I'll tell you a little bit more soon. So, very simple in design, very minimal. Not much lyrics to be read, and that's what there is. Like I said, it is a two-man band, and there's a couple of members. LL from many bands, one of them being Desolate Shrine, a great Finnish band of, death, black, doominess in a way. And MN, who plays in many bands, but most importantly maybe Dark Buddha Rising. Here he's a vocalist doing deep, kind of a beyond life, growling, very deep, very low, and very fitting for the music here. LL then again handles basically everything else, anything from drums to guitars, even keyboards it seems, and the songs are his handwriting. So musically, this 4-track CD is a, how to put it, kind of doom death. All tracks are more than 10 minutes long, and they are all about kind of like this hopelessness, very dark, very heavy, kind of a tormenting atmosphere. Not just something you enjoy beer with when you go outside having fun with your friends. It's kind of a music that would probably suit the best those really dark winter nights when everything is falling apart and you're just trying to find your news to end your life. But let's not get that dark yet anyway. So Convocation is kind of related to Desolate Shrine's music in a way. That is, Desolate Shrine is also known for this kind of very heavy and dark and depressive kind of music. But there are some differences. Maybe more to the artists there within, but at least in some way I think I can spot some ideas which are a little bit different. But however distant this may be to Desolate Shrine, being a different band, even though the main man is the same, there are a lot of similarities. Maybe the most kind of easy to spot difference is the synths here used to create this kind of a more dramatic, more doom-like atmosphere. But all in all, this seems like a stepbrother to Desolate Shrine, at least in my opinion. And I'm not exactly sure why there is the need to have two very same kind of bands. It's more probably about the band members' ideas, their vision and all that, rather than explaining this to the audience, and as such it doesn't even matter. I don't think there's a huge difference whether this would be Desolate Shrine or Convocation album, so I guess I'll just leave it to that. But like I said, music wise, this is all about this kind of oppressing darkness and things getting really heavy. Maybe depressive is kind of wrong, because this is not about melancholy and about how life kicks you in the head or anything like that. Can you find the bullet for your pistol to end your life? No, this is all about, in my opinion, that is, about how the world is gonna end, how the sun is probably becoming way too hot and it's just, wiping all life away from Earth. Or maybe it's just a seeping darkness that will just, surround the whole planet and everybody will die because lack of, light and things getting too cold. Or maybe it's just, hell where you're just gonna step down into once you're done with your earthly deeds. Or maybe it has absolutely nothing to do with these kind of ideas. One thing is a fact, and that's the heavy, low, kind of a dark thing that album has to offer. Now, while songs are more than 10 minutes long, it's really hard to make them very catchy. There are no killer riffs, there are no hit songs, there is nothing, even in a vague sense of these terms, words, whatever. But that doesn't mean the music is bad. I mean, everything on this album is basically built, this atmosphere in mind. And as such, it is a kind of a great accomplishment. However, these kind of long tracks are a little bit tiresome to listen to, because I guess it needs certain type of mindset or feeling or moment, which I guess I never have, to enjoy this kind of ultra heavy and slow tempo doominess that is, all around. So this is a music for very particular, kind of a sub-genre in your mind. So if you are not friend of slow tempo doominess and this kind of a low gloominess, I don't know if this will ever fit your music, or audio system, whatever. I kind of like it because I like the atmosphere when it's so overwhelming. But I still kind of wish those songs were doing a little bit kind of more catchiness in a way. I mean, it doesn't exclude being dark or sinister as hell, but in my opinion, I have a hard time, enjoying these long tracks with not kind of melodies or riffs that, just take me along for a ride. I kind of need that ride. I don't just, lay on the floor waiting for the world to sink in and just suffocate me. But then again, there are lots of people who actually like this kind of material. So what can I say? To sum it up, this is a good album. It's not a wonderful and great album in my opinion, but there's absolutely nothing to complain about the production, the great vocals or the riffs and the keyboards or whatever are used to create this wonderful thick atmosphere. So in terms of this particular subgenre, definitely worth listening to, but kinda needs an acquired taste to get everything you can suck in from the atmosphere of the album. I hope this makes sense, and if not, well, don't complain to me about, because music is sometimes too hard to describe. Instead, go check out if you can find some samples. For the time being, there was no Bandcamp, at least in my Googling skills or whatever, but there are probably samples somewhere, or maybe you can just blindly order it and hope to enjoy. Good luck with that, and as always, thank you for watching Rauta Reviews. More stuff coming your way. See ya!